Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for the Red Sox, number 25. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go now? Geraldo. Domo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway here in the home opener. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss.
Nope, ball two.
That's off the mark. Full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Left fielder Juan Soto.
Just getting started here from Fenway Park. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next is the designated hitter. That one hammered but pulled foul. Just underway here at Fenway. That clips a corner. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one almost got him. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And brings it in at the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Aaron Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Back inside Fenway Park and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Jose Soriano. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Lined into right. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now the number 2 hitter. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And he grounds one to the right side. Slides for the stop. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That one fouled off. Runner on the go. That's ripped into the outfield. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. But he makes it back safely. Now it's the DH.
Number 3.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. The 1-0. High fly ball, right field. And that is the inning. Back here at Fenway, top of the second, Junior Caminero steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Caminero getting to start at the hot corner, batting 6th in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over .310.
Ball.
Inside. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just off the inside edge.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string of a changeup. One out man at first. Now it's the second baseman. And that is out of play. Second inning here. No score. Swing and a ground ball. And it kicks off the base. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 3-run homer. The Dodgers strike first. It's 3-0. Perdomo, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. That's the second out. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Left fielder Juan Soto.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Third out. Back now at Fenway. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, number 20. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the 0-1. In the air to left center. Soto moving under this one. One away. Here's Mookie now. Man at first, one away. Check swing called strike. That is strike two. And that skips in the dirt.
That's a ball.
This one in the air center field. And there's two away. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, two down. Hammered down the right side, but foul. On the ground. And that one handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 24.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3-run.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A laser to left. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike two.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air on the infield. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Judge swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The 0-1. And that one clips the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Number 24.
Here's the center fielder. Struck out swinging his first time. In the dirt. In the dirt. In the dirt, but kept close. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Into the monster seats and gone. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
That's to third. Cortez in plenty of time to first, and that is back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, number 35. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through that one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat, so he blasts one out the other way.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher on here, number 48.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Now it's the shortstop. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. On the ground to the left. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Late on that fastball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back in Boston. New inning getting started. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Betts settles underneath it. One down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Just missed. Jackknifes out of the way.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1.
That's the ball.
On a line out towards center. 2 away. Next is the Dodgers. DH. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Ryan Helsley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hat settles under this one. And that is that.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Number 20. Seven.
Man, it must be nice to pull. Superstar off your bench, huh?
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Number 56.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And here's the first baseman. Single to right in his first trip. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Got him. 2 down.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. 3rd out, and that ends. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
That's a ball.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you.
Ball 1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers.
1 out, man at
baseman,
first.
Junior
Here's the third
Caminero.
baseman, Junior Caminero.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Feed to second, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Mookie Betts. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got him. Mookie Betts down on strikes. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Oh, that's a ball.
Number 35 in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Goes down looking. Top of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 24.
You know, these Dodgers are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bat.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 40.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a 1-1. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's the second baseman, 1 for 2.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Rudder takes off. Pitch is low. Oh, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. That one just misses. Simpson stands at second with no outs. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Samuel Basayo.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo at the plate now, and that's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Hat in position and makes the grab. That's out number 2. Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 3.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit weakly on the ground. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. To the right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a ball.
Now this is a rocket to left, and there's 2 down. Ian Happ up.
Now pitching.
Struck out on
New pitcher on now, number 60.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And that gets down into the gap.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands. whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
In the air, left field, and that'll get down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
0-1 now. And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Two and 1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch. Wasn't even much to think about.
For the Dodgers, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Nope, that's away.
Misses again, 5 in a row. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Junior Caminero steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Outside corner. There's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. A 3-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 11-1.
That's the ball.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything was on time and
Now pitching for
so the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Robert Suarez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity.
Here goes the runner. The 1-1. Runner goes again. And that one fouled off. Simpson leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the move again. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Samuel Basallo.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He's trying for third. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. Inning over. Alex Cora turning to the bench for it. Hitter Carlos Correa. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, number 22.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
For the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP on their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In-time ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.